right, welcome back. Today we're going to review percents. This is from Module 4, Lesson 4 of your workbook. So you can always look in there if you want additional examples. So let's review where we last left off. We were working on percents and we had pretty much mastered the percent formula, which is percent over 100 equals part over whole. We also talked about how another formula is the equivalent of that one, where you can find the part just by multiplying the percent times the whole. So for all of the examples that I'm going to do, I will utilize both the percent formula over here and also this one. Okay, so the first example we're going to talk about is sales tax. Now, sales tax problems involve calculating the sales tax. It is always added to the price of an item. So for example, if you bought a new pair of shoes or a coat, pretty much any item, we do have to pay a sales tax on it. So you can easily calculate that by using one of these two formulas. So let's go with a pair of shoes. Let's say that we want to buy a new pair of shoes that costs $30 and the sales tax is 7%. So when we go to pay the cashier, we're not just going to pay the $30. We have to find 7% of that number and add it to it. So you can use either formula from above to figure out the amount of sales tax and then the total price of the shoes. So for example, if you use the percent formula like we had used so much before we left, you're going to put the percent over 100, so it's 7 over 100. And since we are looking for the part, that's going to be our X value, and 30 is our whole. If you utilize the other formula, you're just going to simply take 7% times 30. We got 210 over here, and you would also get $2.10 using that formula. Both of those represent the sales tax. So it is a small amount compared to the total, and it should always be that way. When you add the two together, 30 plus 210, you would end up paying the cashier $32.10. Let's try another problem, which is going to look very similar to this, but it's going to be on tip. So I'm going to turn my page, and we're going to talk about how to calculate the tip you would leave for a waiter or a waitress at a restaurant. So let's say when the bill comes, it's $25.50. You're going to leave a 15% tip. Again, you're going to set it up using the percent formula, either like this, or you can simply take the percentage times the total of your bill. Either way, you're going to end up with the same answer. So utilizing it this way, 15 over 100, because it's always percent over 100, equals part over whole. Since we are looking for a small part of this, which is what we're going to leave as a tip, that would go here. Once you cross multiply here and divide by 100, you're going to get 3.825. Now, since we have to round to the nearest hundredth because we are paying to the nearest penny, we would round that to $3.83. Same thing over here. It's going to be up to you, however you would like to do the problem, just depending on what you prefer. So the tip we're going to leave the waitress, $3.83. Our total bill, though, will be the $25.50 plus the $3.83 for a total of $29.33. Converting a percent to a decimal is something we did quite a bit of practice with before we had left on break. So just to kind of review what you would do, if you had 42%, for example, you're going to drop that percent symbol. So I just have 42 now. And now I'm going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. Remember that when you don't see a decimal in a number, it's always at the very end. So if I move that 2 places to the left, I'll end up with 0.42 or 42 hundredths, which is equivalent to 42%. All of these problems, you're going to see additional practice problems on the quizzes that I left you. The only thing I'll remind you about when you're doing the quizzes is make sure you read the problem carefully, because sometimes they're going to ask, for example, what just the tip is. Sometimes they'll ask for the total bill. Okay? All right, so I'll leave that to you. Again, just review your notes or keep them handy while you're going over the quizzes. You can do the quizzes as many times as you need to get 100%. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.